Diana is a 16-year-old girl living in a low-income area. She had plans to attend college like many girls her age. She made the decision to have sex for the first time with her boyfriend. She never expected to get pregnant at her age. She was known for being careful, smart. Many girls believed that it could not happen to them, especially their first time. This is a story of a girl who was faced with the challenges of teen pregnancy and the implications it has on your future.
Just had sex, and it felt so good.
Hey, honey. You look a little sick. What's the matter? Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just flu season, so a bunch of my friends are sick, but it's fine.
Okay, do me a favor. If you still feel in bed later, give me a call, okay?
Okay, alright. Have a good day.
Oh, yeah, you too.
How's your day going?
It's alright.
You're not a little weird. What's going on?
Well, I kind of have a problem. I don't know yet, but I think I'm pregnant. I've been like throwing up in the morning and I missed my period, so I don't know.
I mean, when was the last time you had sex?
Like 3 weeks ago.
Do you use condoms? I told you you need to use protection for things like this to not happen. You should have at least used a condom, or you even tell me. I couldn't take you somewhere so you could get a birth control or like something.
Yeah, we were gonna get the morning after pill, but it's so expensive. Like, there's no way we could have bought it. So I don't know.
I mean, how was it though?
I mean, it was good. The problem See you
Bye,
later.
girl. Diana,
Hey,
let's go. Hey.
can we go to Rite Aid now?
Yeah, but actually I've been thinking, and I think we should go to a guidance counselor. And maybe we should speak to her about like our situation, and maybe then, she probably could give us better advice.
Is she nice or is she gonna like judge me for it?
I mean, I don't think I have actually visited her, but she seemed pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
And they always say to go to a guidance counselor once we are like either having problems at home or
Yeah.
any situation like this. So maybe we should go.
Do you know where her office is?
I think it's actually in the third floor. Yeah, we should
Okay.
go.
Is she gonna be here, you think, even though school ended?
What time is it?
It's 2:45.
She should be. They usually leave around 4 o'clock. Do you
Okay.
want to go over there before we go to Rite Aid, or you want to test yourself and then go?
No, I mean, I guess we should go and just even see if like getting the test is what I should be doing. I don't know. We can go and we'll ask her what to do.
That sounds great.
Okay.
Come in.
Hi, I'm Diana.
Hi, what brings you today?
My friend had told me that I should probably come talk to you because I've been having some problems lately.
All right, have a seat.
Thank you.
So what's going on?
Well, I think I might be pregnant, but I'm not sure.
When was your last period?
I think I was supposed to get it a few days ago.
Okay. So have you talked to your parents about this yet?
No, I haven't talked to my mom yet. I'm probably gonna have to do that later, but I'm just nervous of what her reaction's gonna be.
That's pretty natural. Have you had any symptoms like headaches or nausea?
Yeah, I get sick in the mornings and it's like really hard to eat.
All right, I don't want to jump to conclusions. Have you purchased a pregnancy test?
No, I think a friend and I are gonna go after school.
That's a good idea. They don't cost too much, so they're pretty affordable. And I would suggest taking that. And then after you find out the answer, you can come back and we'll talk about the result.
Okay, and are you gonna have to like inform my mom?
I mean, I will call her later just because this is a concern to your academic well-being and your standing. But I'm going to give you time to talk to her first, so it won't be till later in the evening.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me see. I mean, there's a couple options here.
Well, I want to get the most accurate one.
I mean, how much money do you got?
I only have a 20. That one's 25. Can I borrow $5? I
mean,
promise I'll pay you back.
I mean, sure, like I have here.
Okay, so let's just get this one.
You sure you want that one? I mean, how accurate is that gonna be?
It says 99%, so hopefully.
I mean, we should read it. And look, I think that's actually good, don't you think?
Yeah, and it has 2, so I could take it twice to be sure.
How much you think this is?
It says 25 there.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay, so let's just get this one and go.
Hopefully it works. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, it's positive. It has the 2 lines. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes.
Yes. Yeah. I know, but everything is good. Listen, my daughter does one thing. I'll take you in a little bit, okay? Bye. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Okay. Yeah, I got an A on my chemistry test.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. My girl's gonna make it to college. Mars College to begin with.
Yeah, but I need to talk to you about something.
Yeah, the guidance counselor called today, and she said that we need to meet, but she didn't really tell me much about what's going on. I in detention?
No, but can we sit down for a second?
Okay. What's wrong? You okay? It's just serious.
I'm pregnant.
You joking?
No.
Are you kidding me? Really? You should have told me you were sexually active. We could have put you on the pill. You know? You always use a condom.
No.
Why?
Because we didn't have one.
Then you should not have sex.
Whatever.
Whatever. Look at whatever got you right now. We have to make a doctor's appointment. We have to really check if you really, really are pregnant. Do you have any tests done?
I took a pregnancy test.
We can do this. Okay? I'm here for you.
But there's no way I can go to college and keep up my GPA while raising a kid.
I'm here.
It's more than support though. I'm only 16. I'm not ready to be a mom. Like, I'm never gonna be able to hang out with my friends anymore. I can't go out. Like, I can't imagine going to college and leaving like a kid.
You should have thought about all this before you even ventured that. You had a choice.
I know.
Okay? So, but now you're in this situation right now. And there is no going back. You can't undo it. It has to go forward. So the next step that we have to do is to go to the doctor. Because you need to find out what you're going to do. And you're going to have the baby.
Okay.
Are you thinking of having the baby?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna get an abortion.
Okay. Are you thinking all the alternatives like adoption?
I mean, it didn't cross my mind, but maybe. I don't know.
I gotta ask you this. Is Steve the father?
Yeah?
I just need to know. I'm not saying anything bad about you. I just need to know. Did you talk to him?
Yeah, but we kind of broke up.
Why?
Because he doesn't want to be a father.
I'm gonna go kick his ass. And you're now in this predicament that you'll have to do this all on your own. But you're not alone, because I'm here with you. Okay? So I want you to feel that way.
Okay.
Alright? But we do have to make that appointment as soon as possible. And we'll take it from there, because there's a lot of other things that's gonna play.
Okay.
Alright?
Come on in.
Hi, Mrs. Corbin.
Hi, Diana.
So I talked to my mom yesterday, like you said, and I had taken the pregnancy test, and it came back positive. And honestly, she took it a lot better than I thought she was gonna, but it still like sucks to know that I was disappointing her.
Is there anything specific you're worried about disappointing her for?
I guess mostly just like going off to college. I don't know how like I'm gonna be able to have a kid and be in school at the same time.
Where did you want to go to school?
Marist College.
It's a good school.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that they don't necessarily have a daycare program there, but I'm sure that your parents, your mom would be able to help you raise the child. Is that something that you've talked with her about?
Yeah, I mean, she said that I have her like full support and like whatever she can do, she will. And I mean, it's like I'm just like I feel really guilty. I mean, it's not like she made the decision, but now she's gonna be taking care of the baby as well. But I mean, I guess it's the best thing.
It's natural to feel disappointed in a situation like this, like you let down your family members. But I'm here for you, and I'm sure that your friends will be there to support you, and it's good to know that your mother is also there to support you. It's good to have family support in times like this.
Okay, well, I just wanted to let you know and thank you for all your help.
You're welcome. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Come in.
Hi Diana, my name is Dr. Gordon.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I just got your urine test back and it is positive you are pregnant.
Can you tell how far along I am?
Right now it looks like you're about 6 weeks pregnant.
Has the baby developed a lot?
Well, you're currently in the period of the embryo. You have already gone through the first stage of pregnancy, which was the germinal period, which was the first 2 weeks. The main process during that period was implantation.
What What is implantation?
Implantation is when the zygote burrows into the uterine wall. It connects with your blood vessels and then it stops menstruation. So it stops your period, and that's probably when you realize that you were pregnant.
And what is the placenta? My mom was saying something about that.
So the placenta is a source of nutrition for the developing fetus. So attached to the placenta is the umbilical cord, which is also attached to the fetus. So it's kind of like the connection between you and your baby.
I also have friends that smoke. Is it gonna harm the baby even if I don't?
It's good that you don't smoke. You cannot smoke or drink while pregnant. But anything potentially harmful to the developing fetus is called a teratogen. So the most common environmental hazards are drugs, alcohol, x-rays, lead, and mercury. Of these hazards can result in negatively impacting the developing fetus. So have you gone out? Have you drank with your friends in the past couple weeks?
Well, I didn't know I was pregnant.
So how many times would you say that you went out with your friends?
Like once or twice.
It's not uncommon for this sort of thing to happen. People do go out and participate in these behaviors without knowing that they're pregnant. At this point, you just have to be responsible from abstaining from these sort of behaviors. Now that you know you're pregnant, you still have 33 weeks left. So as long as you abstain from those behaviors, you should be okay, and the baby should be okay as well. But right now, we're just gonna have to test you for things like AIDS, any STDs, any diseases that could be potentially passed on to the baby, and we're also going to do a routine physical as well.
Are there any potential risks that I have for being a teen mom?
There are risks with teen pregnancy. One of those risks is that there's a higher chance of a premature birth, which normally results in a lower birth weight in the child. So those are potential risks, but teen pregnancy is not uncommon, so I would be too concerned about it.
Are there any other things I should keep in mind?
There are other risks for girls your age. Sometimes teen mothers feel as though there's a lack of support, or they're afraid to tell people that they're pregnant. So if you do feel like there's a lack of support, we could always connect you with a counselor. Is the father involved in the pregnancy?
No, he's not, but my mom is really supportive, so I think we'll be able to make it work.
Okay, so do you have a counselor? Are you talking to a counselor at school to help you with your schoolwork and keeping up with that sort of thing?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so after we finish up here, you can go out to the front and talk to the nurse and schedule your next appointment. When I see you next, you'll be in the third and final stage of pregnancy, which is the fetal stage, which is where the largest amount of weight is gained for the developing baby, as well as the most development also occurs. Experiencing any nausea?
Yeah, I wake up in the morning feeling really sick, and I try to eat breakfast, but a lot of times I just end up throwing up.
I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes having an empty stomach can make it worse though, so make sure you have small meals, eat breakfast, definitely, even if you feel sick. Have you been taking your prenatal vitamins?
Yeah, my mom and I pick them up and I take them every day.
That's perfect. Just make sure you keep taking those, and that will make sure you also get the nutrients that you need as well.
Okay, so between the last appointment and now, didn't I finish the second phase of the pregnancy?
So, yes, right now you're in the final stage of prenatal development, which is the fetal stage.
Wait, how is that possible when I still have so many weeks left?
Well, the fetal stage ranges from weeks 9 to 38, so it's kind of the biggest span of the development. So during this time, it's the largest amount of weight gain, it's the largest amount of development, and there's also some exciting milestones along these week spans as well.
Like what?
Well, the gender of your baby is determined for one.
I don't know if I want to find out or not. I've kind of been thinking about it. I think I want to be surprised.
Well, that's actually really great, and not many women have chosen to wait recently.
How come?
So, with advanced medical technology, many things can be determined in terms of the developing fetus. Have you ever heard of an ultrasound?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I honestly don't really know how it works.
Well, an ultrasound are sound waves that are used to predict images. Ultrasounds are also helpful in determining the position of your baby when you're going to go into labor.
Okay, what are other types of technology they have?
So there is a process called amniocentesis. It's when a syringe is injected into the amniotic sac to test for genetic abnormalities. So in addition to this, there's a process called chorionic villus sampling. This is when a tube is inserted into the vagina and extracts cells from the placenta in order to test for birth defects. These tests are relatively controversial though, and there are many people that won't have them done.
Why is that?
Well, in some cases, if a mother has these tests done and finds that the baby has a genetic abnormality or a birth defect, they sometimes terminate the pregnancy. So then there's the controversy of whether or not to keep the baby knowing that they're going to be born with a severe disease or defect.
It seems a little harsh to terminate a pregnancy just because the baby isn't perfectly normal. It's still healthy, right?
Yeah, but every mother is different and every mother sees it in a different way. And it's up to you to decide which test you want to take and how you want to proceed once you find out the results.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to talk to my mom about it and we'll decide which tests I'm comfortable taking.
Sure. So before you go, we're just going to do a couple ultrasounds and you'll be able to take home some images of your baby.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. No, I'm having it now. You need to meet me at the hospital. I have the bag. Okay. Hey Mom, I have a test soon, so can you pick up Tommy from daycare? Okay. Yeah, 3 o'clock. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Diana gave birth to her son Tommy 3 years ago. He was born during the age of viability, which poses certain health risks for the child, but ultimately has a high rate of survival. The baby was kept in an incubator for weeks in the neonatal intensive care unit before Diana could bring him home. With the help of her mother and friends, Diana was able to graduate from our high school with honors. She was able to attain her dream of attending Marist College. Unlike many girls in her position, she was able to pursue the dreams she always had. Diana's story highlights the reality of teen pregnancy while also highlighting that a young mother does not always have to give up her dreams.